know the neighbor across the road over there is making a lot of noise. But I wanted to show you these yellow ones. They opened up. Then this thing right here is a rambling. And them right there are about done. Absolutely about done. Oh, y'all see what I see? Huh? Y'all see what I see? Is that what I think it is? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hope. You know what I mean? Let's hope. Whew. I have to put that behind my ear. Y'all are not going to believe how good my strawberries did this time. I'm telling you, they were doing some good. What are we doing here?
We washed them in vinegar water to get any bugs or anything out of them. And then I'm just capping them and cutting them in half. We'll freeze them to be used for something else.
Freeze them for later?
Yeah, for whatever.
Ooh-wee. I say we just put a little sugar on them and go. You know what I mean?
Do that too.
Just pour a little sugar on them suckers and wow.
Yeah, you can do that too.
I'm just teasing y'all. My strawberry plants didn't do worth a flip, but we did pick some up on the side of the road. Well, let's let the babies out. How about it? Woo. Hey girls and boys, whatever y'all are. How about we go outside for a little while, huh? Y'all want to go outside for a little while? Come on. We put some strawberries in there and they didn't act like they cared for them. Come on. I got you. Have to do this one at a time when I got my camera in my hand, huh? Hopefully the other one don't jump out. Oh, let's go get your sister, brother, other, whatever it is. Yeah, you're still in. Come here. Oh yeah, you're fast, huh? Yeah, you're quick. Whoa, look at you go. Trying to do this with one hand, they still ain't working, folks. Hold on. I gave them the old snatch and grab. Yeah, I gave them the old snatch and grab. Just about fell. Tripping over kitty cats. Oh, there you go. Now y'all can have some fun. Yeah. Now, I've got to put this stuff up around it because there's so many dad blame kitty cats around here that they, well, they'll try to reach through the fence and get them. You know what I mean? We don't need that. Hold on. And we also have to keep a top on it so they'll stay in the shade. So they don't get too hot. But see how he's hunting? Look at that. Now we've never had any problem with any of these, and they are feral, mind you. We've never had a problem with these cats messing with any of our chickens, but they are always very, very inquisitive. And you know, that's just a cat for you. They're going to go check everything out. And these are such babies. They're so little. I just don't want to chance it. So we're just going to keep them protected as long as we can. And also today is the first day that they get to come off their medicine water, their curad water, or however you say that, I don't know. So they get regular water today. They'll be happy about that, I'm sure. Woo, folks, I am hot and sweaty. It is hot and humid out today. Folks, I'm tired of it. I am tired of this rain. I get it. I know. I realize it. In a couple months, we're going to be saying, man, I wish we had the rain. Wish we had some rain. I get it. It's that time of the year. We're supposed to get rain. I get it. But I'm tired of it. I can't do anything for all the mud. I need to weed eat. I need to mow. I can't do any of that because of the rain. I need to plant some stuff, but you don't want to mud them up. You don't want to plant them in the mud. So there's that. Got a lot of things done and to do. But I am honestly about on my last hoorah for the day. Hoorah for the day. I transplanted the crepe myrtle. Yeah, I transplanted the crepe myrtle. Hopefully it'll do good out there. I don't know. It can't do any worse. Well, I guess it can. It's just barely alive. But I'm thinking more sunshine is just going to do it better because it gets none where it's at right now. And it's just barely staying alive. I trimmed up the stump to where the cover for the flower tile thing will we'll be able to put some dirt in there and plant some flowers in there. And that way maybe the maple tree will survive. Maybe. I don't know. Well, they like that green grass. Yeah, that's better than being in that little old bitty box, ain't it? Huh? Ain't that better than that little old box? I think so. I think so. But yeah, transplanted the crepe myrtle. I put up a trellis. However, I don't know that I'm going to leave it there. The trellis will be for muscadine, that we've had for a long time. We just keep digging it up and moving it. And a grape that I got for Father's Day. Probably going to put them on the same trellis for now. It's one of those things to where until we get some of these two big brush piles burnt, it's hard to really decide where you want to move things on a permanent scale, or it's just hard to do. You don't want to plant things too close to that, because if you're going to burn it, you'll end up killing it. And there's also an area there that could be planted in, so I don't know if they're going to stay where they're at, but for now, that's where they're at, and I'll show you that too. And also this week, while in between the rain showers, the master gardener come out and she took the old kitchen garden down because we needed the cattle panels for the new garden. So it's wide open for the chickens to get in and stir up, and she says she's not going to plant anything in there once the perennials that are growing in there, once it's fall and they've done their thing or whatever, we're going to dig those up and move them. But then again, there you go, where are you going to put them? So I don't know. I know there's the rhubarb that's in there that she wants to keep for sure. There is a couple flowering plants in there, I know, zinnia and some dianthus in there that she wants to keep. And those come back, so we'll have to move those somewhere. And also our asparagus bed is in there, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. More than likely, it's just going to get tore up and disposed of, and we'll just try to start again somewhere, somehow. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't want to dig all that up, I'll tell you. So I don't really know what we're going to do there. But I'll kind of give you a little bit of a, as you can see, the ducks and the chickens now have been scratching and working on it. And that's another thing that's bad. We just put a whole bunch of compost in that, brand new compost, and I wish we would have waited and put it up in the new garden, but we didn't. And back there against the house is some of the fencing that was around it. So we've got enough now that we can either make another bed somewhere else or extend a chicken run with that fencing or something. I don't know. I know what the master gardener wants to do. She would like to buy a little baby goat and put in there, but I'm really not for that right now. Later on maybe, but not right now. I don't mind to have a couple little baby goats, and that's fine, but I hate to put them in a little bitty pen like that. Just one or two, you know what I mean? I just don't think there's room. Plus, I think you'd also have to put, well, for sure, you'd have to put some kind of little shelter in there. And when you do that, I'm afraid that would be too tall in there. They'd get on top of the shelter and then just jump right out. So I don't think that'll work for us. We're going to have to wait until, like I said, we get some of this stuff burned up. And then we'll make a little pen somewhere for them. I don't know. The pen can go right there where the other garden was. I don't care. That doesn't bother me, because they've got to be to where we can get water and food to them easily. And I know what you're saying. Well, even if you put it out there in the pasture, it's not too hard to carry water down there. But it's not as easy for the master gardener to get around. Try to make it as easy as we can. Easy as we can. Plus, in the winter, who wants to carry water all the way down there? Not I. Not I. Hello, little biscuit. Hello, little biscuit. How are you? Huh? How's Biscuit? Huh? How's Biscuit? Huh? How is Biscuit? How you doing? Huh? How you doing? Oh. That's my mom and dad's puppy dog. She likes to come down here and visit. She likes to come down here and visit and chase the kitty cats and have a good play. But, like I said, I am about done for the day. I'll take you out here and show you a little bit of, now I still need to do some mowing and weed eating and some cleaning up, folks, so don't blame me for that. But here we go. We already had this post right here, and on top of here is our extra chicken wire. But so I just come off of here with a trellis out to there and ran some wire up and a wire across the top. And I'll probably end up putting like the muscadine and the grape over there. And they should get along, you know what I mean? They should get along just fine. Hopefully. I don't know why they wouldn't. Of course, I haven't picked up my mess here, but I did cut up the stump. And that way the tile here could fit on it. I need to weed eat around it, but we'll be able to put some wood and some compost and some dirt in here. And we'll put some kind of shade flower in here. I don't know. Some kind of shade flower. And then we move the crepe myrtle out here where it's definitely getting sunlight right now. And I know I should have cut the suckers off of it. I get that, but I'm not going to yet because I want to make sure that it's going to take off and kind of grow here. Because some of this stuff here is dead already. You see what I'm saying? So I want to keep an eye on this, and if I see that it's looking a lot better, it's going to work out here, then I'll cut the suckers off. That was our peach tree. It did not make it out here. So I don't know if this one's going to make it out here. Yeah. And we already had these trellises. But this week while I was at work, Master Gardener put this one and these two up. Yep. Well, she did this one by herself, and then she did a little too much doing that, so I kind of got onto her, and then when I got home the next day, I put in the, well, I did those two. She don't need to be doing that kind of stuff by herself. I'm not saying she can't do it. I'm not saying that she doesn't want to do it. I'm just saying with nobody here, that's not the safest thing in the world for her. But the tomatoes are looking good. Looky here. How about it? How about it? That is a yaki. We got blooms galore and little tomatoes galore. Here is a Laroma. They're looking good. Pretty sure that's a little cannon tomato. The Laroma. Here's another Laroma. As you can tell, they're kind of a pear shaped. This is a Laroma. They're a little more bushy. They are bushy. This is a BHN. It always does real well for us, and as you can see, got some maters growing on that. I kind of wonder, this is a Perrin. I kind of wonder, it's kind of a race around here, I guess you could say, to see who can get red tomatoes by the 4th of July. That is a black Karen, black Crin. I'm sorry, black Crin. That's going to be what I call a imitation Cherokee purple. That's what it's going to taste like it, but not be as ugly nor as big as a Cherokee purple. But as I was saying, it's a race to see who can get the red tomato before the 4th of July. That's kind of something that my family has always done. Usually my Aunt Sue ends up winning that, and she very well could this year too. But she doesn't know it. But I actually planted one tomato, I think it's one tomato, maybe more than one, called a Buffalo Sun or a Buffalo Sun, I don't know how you pronounce that, that actually is ripe when it's orange. So I might actually cheat. And mine be ripe before the 4th of July. But anyway, between my Aunt Sue, my mom and dad, me, and the Master Gardener, we kind of try to see who gets the first red tomato by 4th of July. It's going to be close. Good luck to everybody. Anyway, Master Gardener also planted pickles, cucumbers, and squash and okra. So I'll just kind of give you a little fly through of some of this other stuff that she planted throughout the week while we were here. Of course, we also got some things planted in between to help bring the pollinators. And these are peppers, of course. Got some good peppers growing. The eggplants, we still have some problems with some flea beetles, but not near as bad as they were. In fact, I don't see any flea beetles, but I actually do. If you can see right there. See how they just jumped off? That's what makes them a flea. and they're black hard-shelled like a beetle. And see, they have ate that sucker up. See if I can't get, like I said, there's not as many of them. See that one there crawling? No, can't really get a good view of them. But there are still some on here. And we will need to treat again before too long. See if I can't get that one. Focus. See them? See them suckers? Them sap suckers? Oh yeah, super nachos. Believe it or not, this guy is not too far from being ready. Not too far from being ready. Because they get about 6 inches long. And according to my measurements, that's not far from 6 inches. I think they need to be a little bit bigger around though. I think they need to be a little bit bigger around. Yeah, regular jalapenos. These are supposed to be 3 inches long, so they still like a little bit. Well, if we were going by ripe peppers before 4th of July, I think I'd have that one made, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, and we still have to keep cages and stuff over everything until they get their real leaves to keep the chickens from eating everything. So once they get up a little higher where they can, hard to say defend themselves, but we don't have to worry about the chickens eating them. That's when we'll start taking some of the fencing off. I know it's hard to tell with cages over it, but can't be helped. It can't be helped. Whew. Canyon lost one of his kiwis, the hardy kiwi. Now this one's looking good. It's still doing really good. But the female that was planted right here, she didn't make it. So I don't know what he's gonna do, because I'm pretty sure you have to in order to get it to produce anything. So I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. He also lost his banana peppers. And we don't know why. We've got we're leaning towards two different ways. One is he planted them too deep, which is quite possible. And the other reason is because he put a new kind of mulch on there that was supposed to be super good, and it might have burned it. I don't know. But we saved 2 of them, and we were babying them. As you can tell, I mean, they were stripped bare. I mean, just dying. But as you can tell, we're babying them, and they are starting to come back. We're getting little, well, it's not wanting to focus. We're getting little leaves on both plants, if it will focus. Are you going to focus? No? Okay. All right. No focus for you. But anyway, we're getting little leaves, and we've still got quite a bit of herbs here that we need to plant out. But hey folks, it's hot, muggy, and I'm dripping sweat. But thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. Life on the farm and enjoying us. Come back and see us. I hope God will bless and keep y'all. Got a couple different kinds of videos coming in the next week or 2, maybe. I don't know. Depends on UPS, I guess. But come back and see us right here at Little Nuts Farm. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. Bye-bye.